I had to record the CD, so I had to tell all the jokes I have. Because I want to put them. I never recorded a CD before. I've told a lot of these jokes before. But I gotta put them on a CD now, see? So all gonna spread it out. Put all these jokes on the CD right here. These are the CD jokes. I thought of it today. I whittled the list down today. These are the jokes that I could think of today, which means they are the CD jokes. I might think of another one that won't be on this list, and I'll throw it in a moment of spontaneity that you won't be able to detect. Because you won't notice that it's not on the list. But I will be proud of the spontaneity, and you'll see it in my stride. So don't fuck up the bass tonight, Chuck, because we're on a CD here. Just fucking keep it going. Don't fuck up a scale. This joke's all gonna go right here. So I wish I could play Little League now. I'd kick some fucking ass. I'd be way better than before. Good back up now. All right. That joke kicked off the CD right there. Kind of weak, man. I got an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow shit. What about some carrots maybe for me? I like carrots. I dressed up for the CD.
Thank you. Have they told you enough that we're recording a CD? So you could pick it up and not recognize your laugh. You won't even want to buy it because you've already seen it. So this is not the target market. I have an old CD. See, this one will be in stores. The only way I can get my old CD into a store is if I would take one in and leave it. They say, sir, you forgot this. No, I did not. That is for sale. Please alphabetize it. Oh, man, I can't tell you what hotel I'm staying at, but there are 2 trees involved. Listen. They said, let's call this hotel something tree. So they had a meeting. It was quite short. Said, how about a tree? No, double tree. Hell yeah. Meeting adjourned. I had my heart set on quadruple tree. Well, we were almost there. I got a do not disturb sign on my hotel door. It says do not disturb. It's time to go with don't disturb. It's been do not for too long. We need to embrace the contraction. Don't disturb. Do not psychs you out. Do. All right, I get to disturb this guy. Not. Shit. I need to read faster. I like to wear do not disturb signs around my neck so that little kids can't tell me knock knock jokes. Say, hey, how you doing, nephew? Knock knock. Read the sign, punk. I met the girl who works at the DoubleTree front desk. She gave me her phone number. It's 0. I tried to call her from here. Some other woman answered. I said, you sound older.
I have a hotel room and my friend comes over. He says, can I use the phone? I said, certainly. He says, do I need to dial 9? Yeah, especially if it's in the number. You can try 4 and 5 back to back real quick.
My second CD is in stores. When you have a CD in stores, you have to do in-store appearances. If nobody shows up, I just pretend like I'm shopping. That's how I shop. I sit behind a table with a pen. I want that. I told the crowd last night to fuck off, but then I felt bad, so I said, all right, fuck back on. I re-invited him. Hey, check this joke out. If you want to talk to me after the show, I'll be fucking surprised. I'm gonna have to have some liner notes for that joke. Like, during that joke, he points to the back. So people get the full experience. I'm gonna do a bunch of jokes that require actual seeing me, and the CD will piss people off. Hey, what do you think of that shirt? Where the fuck, man? That's ridiculous. God damn, look at that haircut. You're fucking nuts, dude. Those people will not get the full experience of those jokes. I walked by a record store, the sign out front said they specialize in hard-to-find records and tapes. Nothing was alphabetized.
Sometimes a hotel just didn't have a mini bar. A mini bar is a machine that makes everything expensive, right? And when I take something out of the mini bar, I always fathom that I'm gonna replace it before they can check me off and charge me. But they make that shit impossible to replace. I go to the store and say, "Do you have Coke in a glass harmonica?" Do you have individually wrapped cashews? You can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. I need a sporadic applause on the CD, boy. That applause will be duplicated. It's gonna be after every joke. The CD is gonna be 6 hours long. 6 jokes. Just looped laughter. I like to close my eyes on the stage because I've drawn a picture of an audience enjoying the show more on the back of my eyelids. If carrots got you drunk, rabbits would be fucked up. I like vending machines because snacks are better when they fall. If I buy a candy bar at a store, oftentimes I will drop it so that it achieves its maximum flavor potential.
Vending machines are a big part of my life. I like when you reach into the vending machine to grab your candy bar, that flap goes up to block you from reaching up. That's a good invention. Before that, it was hard times for the vending machine owners. What candy bar are you getting? That one? And everyone on the bottom row? I want to make a vending machine that sells vending machines. It'd have to be real fucking big. I was gonna get a candy bar, the button I was supposed to push was HH. So I went to the side, I found the H button, I pushed it twice. Fucking potato chips came out, man, because they had a HH button, for Christ's sakes. You need to let me know. I'm not familiar with the concept of HH. I did not learn my AABBCCs. God damn it. I get the Reese's candy bar. If you read that name Reese's, that's an apostrophe S. Reese's, apostrophe S on the end of that name. That means the candy bar is his. I didn't know that. Next time you're eating a Reese's candy bar and a guy named Reese comes by and says, "Let me have that," you better hand it over. I'm sorry, Reese. I didn't think I'd ever run into you. You're a fucking bully, man. Let me at least have a piece. The Kit Kat candy bar has the name Kit Kat imprinted into the chocolate. That robs you of chocolate. That's a clever chocolate-saving technique. I go down to the factory. You owe me some letters.
I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for the donut, man. I'll just give you the money, then you give me the donut and the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just can't imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friends. Don't even act like I didn't get that, don't it? I got the documentation right here. Oh, wait, it's at home. In the file. Under D.
I think animal crackers made people think that all animals taste the same. What does a giraffe taste like? A hippopotamus. I had them back to back. I'd hate to be a giraffe with a sore throat. God damn it anyway.
I tried to have a cookie, and this girl said, I'm mailing those cookies to my friend, so I couldn't have one. You shouldn't make cookies untouchable. All right. My manager takes 10% from me. Sometimes I work for free drinks. I bring him home a Jack and Coke. I'm out to dinner with a group of friends and someone offers to pay for the check. I immediately reach for my wallet because inside is a note that says, say thanks. I used to do drugs, I still do, but I used to too. I used to have really long hair and people thought I was high on stage because people associate long hair with drug use. I wish long hair was associated with something other than drug use, like an extreme longing for cake. And then strangers would see a long hair guy and say, that fucker eats cake. He is on bunk cake. Mother saying to their daughters, don't bring the cake eater over here anymore. He smelled like flour. Did you see how excited he got when he found out your birthday was fast approaching? This is my friend said to me, said, you know what, I like mashed potatoes. It's like, dude, you had to give me time to guess. If you're gonna quiz me, you have to insert a pause. Seven minutes left. 7 minutes of pure fucking hardcore comedy. It's hardcore. This shit's rough here. This is the rough section of my act right here. I say this for last. Gets a little blue. I love the bass, man. Any moment of silence is no longer bad. It's like there's something going on. I like that. I saw a band in New York City. It was a rock and roll outfit called Monster Magnet, and the singer got on the microphone. This is what he said. He said, all right, how many people feel like human beings tonight? And they say, all right, how many people feel like animals? And everybody cheered after the animals part. But the thing is, I cheered after the human beings part, because I did not know that there was a second part to the question. I saw a jar of jelly beans is having a contest at this fair. So guess how many jelly beans are in the jar and you win a prize. Oh, come on, man. Let me just have some. Let's make a compromise. You guess how many I want. If you said a handful, you are right. That's all I could imagine taking. I saw a band in LA and the band was having an off night and some people started throwing tomatoes at the band. I thought, who would throw a tomato at a band? That's bad. But then I thought, who would bring a tomato to a show? That's even worse. Don't throw a tomato at a band, because what if they really like tomatoes? They'll think you're enjoying them. You guys are kicking ass. Here's a tomato. The tomato is a universal sign of not enjoying a performance. Plus, I like it on sandwiches. I had the man at Subway put tomatoes on my sandwich because I didn't like the way he was making it. I don't know what that meant there. That part was ad-libbed. I'll take it back.
I like refried beans. That's why I want to try fried beans, because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time. You don't have to fry them again after all. I eat a lot of sandwiches. Who doesn't, man? Sandwiches are easy to eat. But I hate sandwiches at New York delis. Too much fucking meat on the sandwich. It's like a cow with a cracker on either side. What would you like, sir? A pastrami sandwich. Anything else? Yeah, a loaf of bread and some other people. What kind of bread? Rye. No, fuck. Banana. You got banana bread? What kind of cheese? Cottage. Get the fuck out. I'm not making a banana bread pastrami cottage cheese sandwich. That will severely ruin my reputation. I order the club sandwich all the time, and I'm not even a member, man. I don't know how I get away with it. I like my sandwiches with 3 pieces of bread. So do I. Well, let's form a club there. Okay, but we need some more stipulations. Yes, we do. Instead of cutting the sandwich once, let's cut it again. Yes, 4 triangles. And we will position them into a circle. And in the middle, we will dump chips. Or potato salad. Okay. Let me ask you a question. How you feel about frilly toothpicks? I'm for 'em. Well, this club is formed. Spread the word on menus nationwide. I like my sandwiches with alfalfa sprouts. Well, you're not in the fucking club. I went to a pizzeria, I ordered a slice of pizza. The fucker gave me the smallest slice possible. If the pizza was a pie chart for what people would do if they found $1 million, the fucker gave me the donate it to charity slice. I would like to exchange this for the keep it. But anyway, in Kilkenny, Ireland, they don't have anything American over there. It's very cool. But they did have a Subway sandwich shop. That was the one thing that had American. And that became the American embassy to me. I would go out to a bar, piss off an Irish dude, and have him chase me to the Subway. Say, dude, I'm sorry, but you're out of your jurisdiction. But you can have a cold cut combo, though. Now, this is my second part of my Subway 2-part joke. I was in downtown Boise, Idaho, and I saw a duck, and I knew the duck was lost, because ducks ain't supposed to be downtown. There's nothing for them there. So I went to a Subway sandwich shop. I said, let me have a bun. But she wouldn't sell me just the bun. She said I had to have something on it. She told me it's against regulations for Subway to sell just the bun. I guess the 2 halves ain't supposed to touch. So I said, all right, we'll put some lettuce on, which they did. They said, that'll be $1.75. I said, it's for a duck. They said, all right, well, then it's free. See, I did not know that. Ducks eat for free at Subway. Had I known that, I ordered a much larger sandwich. Let me have the steak fajita sub. But don't bother ringing it up. It's for a duck. There are 6 ducks out there, and they all want sun chips. I find that ducks' opinion of me is very much influenced over whether or not I have bread. A duck loves bread, but he does not have the capability to buy a loaf. That's the biggest joke on the duck ever. Like if I worked at a convenience store and a duck came in and grabbed a loaf of bread with his beak and walked out, I would let him go. I would say, come back tomorrow, bring your friends. When I think of a duck's friends, I think of more ducks, right? But shit, he could have like a beaver in tow. Because if you're an animal, you want to have a beaver as a friend. Because they have some kick-ass houses. That shit is on the lake. Lakeside my ass, lake on. Now if I was to give a duck bread, I'd give him Pepperidge Farm bread, because that shit's fancy. It's wrapped twice. So you open it, and it still ain't open. That's why I don't buy it. I don't need another step between me and toast. I had a piece of Carefree sugarless gum, and I was still worried. It never kicked in. I took it back to the store and said, bullshit. Hey, if you have dentures, do not use artificial sweetener because you will get a fake cavity.
I just injured my teeth on a CD. I injured my teeth. I hate flossing. I just wish I had one long curvy tooth. It didn't need to be split up. They didn't have to make separations with me. But then my tooth would have fell out, it would have been bad. Ah, Chuck's bringing it down. All right, that's right. I like it. You don't think I didn't notice, though.
Listerine hurts, man. When I put Listerine in my mouth, I'm fucking angry. Germs do not go quietly. I was gonna have my teeth whitened, but then I said, fuck that, I'll just get a tan instead. I got some tartar control toothpaste. I still got tartar, but that shit's under control. If the tartar gets out of line, I'm like, come on, man, you know the deal. Fall in. You crazy ass tartar. I got so much tartar, I don't have to dip my fish sticks in shit. That's actually kind of gross, you know? After that joke, I always clarify that I'm just joking. I don't know how much tartar I actually have. I believe it's the average amount. If we all did a tartar test right now, my name would be right in the fucking middle. I would like to go fishing and catch a fish stick. That would be convenient. I could easily get a job with Mrs. Paul's. They just put me in a boat with some empty boxes. And I will return them to the freezer section of your neighborhood grocery store. You know when there's a fishing show on TV, they catch the fish, but they let it go. They don't want to eat the fish, but they do want to make it late for something. Where were you? I got caught! Bullshit, let me see the inside of your lip. Fish are always eating other fish. If fish could scream, the ocean would be loud as shit. You would not want to submerge your head. Nothing but fish going, ah, fuck. I thought I looked like that rock. Now, if you're a fish and you want to become a fish stick, you have to have very good posture. You can't be a slouchy fish or you will be a fish clump. I had one anchovy, that's why I didn't have two anchovies. One anchovy fucks it up for the rest. You taste like shit, I know. Now, if you like anchovies, fucking go. Seahorses are slow. If I was in the ocean, I would not be a gambler on the horse races. Because you'd be there fucking days. I ran some Evian water through a filter, the shit disappeared. It was so fucking pure. I'm an ice sculptor. Last night I made a cube. You know, during the summer they say drinks are ice cold? That would suck if a drink was ice cold, because then it would be impossible to drink, because it would be solid. Here's the pyramid, just ice cold. God damn it! I guess I can lick it. I got 2 straws in here in case one breaks down. You know, crazy straws, they go all over the place. These fucking straws are sane. They never lost their mind. They said, we're going straight to the mouth. That fucker who takes a while to get there, he's crazy. Man, remember that movie, The Outsiders? Then one of the guys' name was Soda Pop, and at the time it was cool. It's not cool right now. If your nickname was Soda Pop, you would be dead. All right. That goes out to the old timers. They say the recipe for Sprite is lemon and lime, but I tried to make it at home. There's more to it than they act. Want some more homemade Sprite? Not till you figure out what the fuck else is in it. I had a Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb is a replica of Dr. Pepper, but it's a bullshit replica, because dude didn't even get his degree. Why'd you have to drop out and start making pop so soon? The commercial for Diet Dr. Pepper says it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper. Well, then they fucked up. I went to a doctor. All he did was suck blood from my neck. Don't go see Dr. Acula. You know, people think I'm into sports just because I'm a man. I'm not into sports. I mean, I like Gatorade, but that's about as far as it goes. And by the way, you don't have to be sweating and holding a basketball to enjoy a Gatorade. You can just be a thirsty dude. Gatorade forgets about this demographic. I'm thirsty for absolutely no reason. Other than the fact that liquid has not touched my lips for some time. Can I have a Gatorade too, or does that lightning bolt mean no? Yeah, I'm not into sports. If I had athlete's foot, my first reaction would be, that's not my fucking foot.
I think foosball is a combination of soccer and shish kebabs. Foosball fucked up my perception of soccer. I thought you had to kick the ball and then spin round and round. I can't do a backflip, much less several, simultaneously with two other guys that look just like me.
I got a jump rope. That thing's just a rope, man. You gotta make the jump thing happen. There's a smart ass over there. I can feel it.
I play tennis. The thing that's depressing about tennis is no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. I played a wall once. They're fucking relentless. How's the bass picking up on the recording? Do you have those little red bars that indicate how things are going on the pickup department? So you might be monitoring the bars to make sure the recording is going well.
I asked directions to the store. This guy said, oh, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Well, that's not how I'm getting there. You got directions for those who are walking? If you're watching a parade, make sure you stand in one spot. Don't follow it. It never changes. And if the parade is boring, run in the opposite direction. You will fast forward the parade. Anyone here watch ESPN Classic? Yeah, I did. I saw a baseball game on there. The guy hit a foul ball. Fucking classic, man. I don't want to have my face on the cover of a Wheaties box. I want to have my face on the cover of a Rice Krispies box. Snap, crackle, Mitch, and pop. Hey, how the fuck did he do that? Hey, in Hollywood, it's all who you know, and I know crackle. I saw on HBO they were advertising this boxing match. They said, it's a fight to the finish. That's a good place to end. Every McDonald's commercials end the same way, right? McDonald's commercials end like this. Prices and participation may vary. Now, I want to open a McDonald's and not participate in anything. I want to be a stubborn McDonald's owner. I say, cheeseburgers? Nope. We got spaghetti. And blankets. But we are not affiliated with that clown. He attracts too many children. A burrito is a sleeping bag for ground beef. My girlfriend works at Hooters in the kitchen. You know Benihana? They twist their knives and throw them up in the fucking cups and shit. Get Benihana to go. It's totally pointless. You go pick it up, did the dude do all that shit? Are you sure? Because if you didn't, I don't want that. I got a drive-through restaurant by my house. They say, we'll get your fast food, drive-through food to you in 30 seconds or less. That's too fucking fast, man. I didn't think they could top it. But you know what they did? Because the last time I was there, I saw a dude who looked like me eating what I was gonna order. Like, you motherfucker. We ordered a lot of chicken fingers, man. It was about 10 chicken hands, if you... I want a chicken thumb! They must be accumulating. No one ever orders them. I love carrot juice, but you know, I went to this one store and I said, "You got any carrot juice?" He goes, "You mean orange?" I said, "No, carrot." He goes, "No, well, carrots don't have juice." And he threw me a carrot. He goes, "Twist it." I said, "Fuck, he's right. What's that orange shit I've been enjoying?" One time I was supposed to be on David Letterman, and it was the same night that Madonna was on, and Madonna went long, so I got bumped. But I got to eat cantaloupe backstage, so it was still cool. It was already cut up into bite-sized pieces. I got paid $900 to eat cantaloupe. That's fucking unprecedented. I rubbed that shit in my dad's face. I said, "You never been paid that much to eat cantaloupe. You always had to do it for free." When I play the South, they say y'all in the South. They take out the O and the U. So when I'm in the South, I try to talk like that so people understand me. "Hello, can I have a bowl of chicken noodle? Come on, I'm in the South, do you understand? I'm in the South and I want some sp. I stubbed my toe. I need to lay down on the kitchen. I need to get the facts of the South. I like the public hot tub at the hotels, the whirlpool. I like to go there when there's a guy in there already. I say, "Hey man, do you mind if I join you?" He says, "No." Then I go and I turn the whirlpool heat up. Then I come by and I add some carrots and onions. Then I say, "Hey man, just simmer for a while. I mean, sit there." That'd be funny if, like, you know how Medusa, if you looked at her, you turned into a pillar of salt, like if you were eating and like, "This isn't very salty. Hey, dude, look at that snake-haired bitch." Thank you. Not bad now. Thanks, snake-haired bitch. I'd like to make eye contact, but it's salty enough.
We go to a restaurant on the weekends, it's busy, so they start a waiting list. They start calling out names. They say, "Dufresne, party of two. Table ready for Dufresne, party of two." If no one answers, they'll say the name again. "Dufresne, party of two." But then if no one answers, they'll just go right on to the next name. "Bush, party of three." Yeah, but what happened to the Dufresnes? No one seems to give a shit. Who can eat at a time like this? People are missing. You fuckers are selfish. The Dufresnes are in someone's trunk right now with duct tape over their mouth, and they're hungry. That's a double whammy. We need help. Bush, search party of three. You can eat once you find the Dufresne.
I think they could take sesame seeds out the market and I wouldn't even care. I can't imagine 5 years from now saying, "Damn, remember sesame seeds? What happened? All the buns are blank." They're gonna have to change that McDonald's song. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a bun. How does a sesame seed stick to a bun? That's fucking magical. There's got to be some sesame seed glue out there. Either that or they're adhesive on one side. Take the sesame seed out, remove the backing, and place it on the bun. Now your bun will look spectacular. What does a sesame seed grow into? I don't know. We never give them a chance. What the fuck is a sesame? It's a street. It's a way to open shit.
On On the back of a box of Ritz crackers, it has all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. It says, put some lunch meat up there. Try some peanut butter, man. But I like crackers, that's why I got them, man. You got no faith in the product itself. On the back of a bag of lunch meat, it has all these suggestions as to what to slip underneath the lunch meat. Slip some bread under there. It's too slimy and cold to be held onto. I was on a bus and it was the middle of the night and I had a box of crackers and a can of Easy Cheese. But it was the middle of the night, so I could not see. I could not see how much Easy Cheese I was applying to each cracker. So each bite into the cracker was a surprise as to how much Easy Cheese I had applied. Which makes me believe they should have a glow-in-the-dark version of Easy Cheese. It's not like the product has any integrity to begin with. If you buy a room temperature cheese that you squeeze out of a can, you probably won't get mad because it glows in the dark too. I have a cheese shredder at home. That's a positive name for a cheese shredder. They don't call it by its negative name because nobody would buy it. Sponge ruiner. Because I wanted to clean it. But now I have little bits of sponge that would melt easily over tortilla chips.
I'd like to see a forklift lift a crate of forks. It'd be so damn literal. You're using that machine to its exact purpose. That machine has been misunderstood for years. They say Flintstones vitamins are chewable. All vitamins are chewable, it's just they taste shitty. I'm glad they made Flintstone vitamins because I used to watch the Flintstones and goes, man, I bet you if I ate that dude, I would be healthy. That's dumb, man, that's dumb. That joke's retarded.
I think Pringles' initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, fuck it, cut them off. Some of those responses, some of those laughs in class I'll use for other jokes that didn't work. I will make it seem as though you fuckers laughed at unfunny shit. I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna make a whole joke of unfunny jokes and put your laughs into it, and then list you individually on the CD. These people don't like funny jokes. Or they like.
There's a lull. Lull! That word lull has too many L's in it. God damn it. Lull is almost all L's. L-U-L-L. Thank God for that U. It breaks shit up. L is one letter away from being four L's in a... Whatever. I thought I had a concept there, but then I realized, nope, you do not. See, some of these jokes need work. They're like half there. Unfortunately, you fuckers had to miss out on the good half. Hey, you can smoke in Minnesota clubs, right? Can you?
You can.
I can. Well, who the fuck am I? Mitch Hedberg, that's right. I like to smoke a pipe because it's the punchline indicator. Whenever I take a hit of the pipe, you fuckers should be laughing. Not yet, though. I haven't said shit. See, I write jokes for a living, man. You know, I sit at my hotel at night, I think of something that's funny, then I go get a pen and I write it down. Or if the pen's too far away, I have to convince myself that what I thought of ain't funny.
I bought a $7 pen because I always lose pens and I got sick of not caring.
We're gonna have to sweeten some of these jokes. You know what sweeten means, right? That's a showbiz term for add sugar to.
Fuck, I hate when the joke don't kill, you know? I'm supposed to get big laughs. Every joke's been pre-approved as funny by me. The joke didn't work, right? As a comedian, you have to start the show strong and you have to end the show strong. Those are the two key elements. You can't be like pancakes, all exciting at first, but then by the end, you're fucking sick of them. A waffle is like a pancake with a syrup trap. I put fruit on top of my waffles because I want something to brush off.
You know the jellyfish are dangerous. Unless they're from Smuckers, then you want them to swim towards you. There's a jellyfish, get away. Oh, it's from Smuckers, swim towards me. And land on this English muffin. I like Texas, because Texas is the only state ballsy enough to have its own toast. I love Texas toast, but I do not have a Texas toaster. I've got to stuff that shit in. Texas toast, man. Fucking Idaho potatoes, Denver omelet, shit. Colombian coffee. Have some breakfast. I've never stayed at a bed and breakfast, and I don't think I would, because I figure you stay at a bed and breakfast, by the end of the day, you start to get hungry. Is that all you got around here? Then you need to direct me to a chair lunch dinner. I'm gonna open up a chain of chair lunch dinners, put them right across the street from the bed and breakfast. Say, come on over about 1. But you have to leave at 11. Because you're not sleeping in the fucking chair. Let me think now. I hate dreaming because, you know, when you want to sleep, you want to sleep. Dreaming is work, you know? Like there I am laying on my comfortable bed in my hotel room. It's beautiful. Next thing you know, I have to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. I want to dream of me watching myself sleep. Room service is expensive, we all know that. I ordered 2 tiny boxes of Frosted Flakes, $34. Tony the Tiger was on the box saying, they're fucking expensive. So, you know, there's a hotel that I saw that it was built into an old train station. So I asked the lady, I said, does the train still run through here? She goes, no, of course not. But that'd be really cool if it did, because then someone called and say, I need a wake-up call. No, you don't. You will be up at 8, 9, 10, and 11:30. The conductor says, all aboard, and wake the fuck up. Hey, when I'm on my hotel elevator, I like to pretend like someone else's floor is wrong. Like if someone gets down and presses 3, I'm like, you're on 3? Dude, I don't think I can ride with you. My hotel is haunted. I saw a sheet lying on the floor. Must have been a ghost that had passed out. So I kicked it.
Club, when they want you to get off stage, they turn on a red light. That indicates that you have 5 minutes left. Some clubs will hold up a candle in the back, man. That's the worst method, because you're up here drinking. Then you look in the back, you see a floating candle. Oh shit, this place is haunted. I can't be funny when I'm frightened.
I wish all my clothes were made out of blankets. That way if I fell asleep with my clothes on, fucking hey, I'm tucked in.
If you wear leather pants around, people will make fun of you inevitably. So you got leather pants on. I like to make fun of people who have skin on their legs. Ah, you're wearing skin. Whatever. That's dumb there, boy. Fuck. Help me out, Chuck. Fuck, don't make me fall into a hole of poorly thought out material. I was loose neck shirt. because my neck's fragile. I can't wear a regular shirt, it hurts. I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All fucking day. If you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down.
That'd be cool if Spider-Man shot hammocks instead of nets, you know? Hey, you're not a criminal, but you do need to relax. Now go find 2 trees that are close together. I like those blow-up beds. They brag about them. This bed blows up in 3 minutes. A fucking mattress is already ready. But you can store it in your closet. You can store a mattress too in the fucking bedroom. You know the Tempur-Pedic bed? The Tempur-Pedic bed is from NASA, and it's spongy. And if you call, they'll send you a free sample. So I, of course, I ordered 1,400 free samples. And then I got some glue. So basically, I fucked over NASA. Which makes me scared of their space program. As a kid, I used to jump out beds, but as an adult, I do not sleep on trampolines. I did not follow through with that theory. Now, when I was camping, I was looking for firewood, so naturally I was looking for the Duraflame tree. I want to go to a tent store. The guy said, "What kind of tent do you want? 2-man, pup tent? Circus?" If you find yourself lost in the woods, fuck it, build a house. Well, I was lost, but now I live here. I've severely improved my predicament. I bought a house, it's a 2-bedroom house, but I think it's up to me how many bedrooms there are, don't you? Fuck you, real estate lady. This bedroom has an oven in it. This bedroom has a lot of people sitting around watching TV. This bedroom's over in that guy's house. Sir, you got one of my bedrooms. Are you aware? Don't decorate it. I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he would be comfortable. Oh, you're a king, you say? Well, we won't believe what I have in store for you. It is to your exact specifications. I did not know you guys were all the same size. I think I can set your lady up, too. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed, wondering where my brother was. I don't have a microwave oven, but I do have a clock that occasionally cooks shit. Hey man, I went to the Home Depot, the other day, which was unnecessary. I need to go to the Apartment Depot. Which is just a big warehouse with people standing around saying, "Hey, we ain't gotta fix shit." I got a fire alarm at home, but really it's more like a 9-volt battery slowly drainer. Do you want to slowly get rid of your 9-volt batteries? Then buy this circle.
I like an escalator because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. You would never see an escalator temporarily out of order sign. Just escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. We apologize for the fact that you can still get up there. I was at a casino, I was minding my own business. This guy came up and said, "You're gonna have to move, you're blocking the fire exit." So if there was a fire, I wasn't gonna run. If you're flammable and have legs, you are never blocking a fire exit. And you can write that down and put a dash in front of it and put my name at the bottom. A dash. A dash. That's all I wanted to be doing is dashed.
Xylophone is spelled an X. That's wrong. Xylophone X. I don't fucking see it. It should be a Z up front. Next time you have to spell xylophone, use a Z. And if someone says, "Hey, that's wrong," say, "No, it ain't." If you think that's wrong, then you need to have your head zeroed. It's like X wasn't given enough to do, so they had to promise him more. Okay, you won't start a lot of words, but we will give you a co-starring role in Tic-Tac-Toe. And you will be acquainted with hugs and kisses. And you will mark the spot. And you will make writing Christmas easier. And incidentally, you will start xylophone. Are you happy, you fucking X?
Severed foot is the ultimate stocking stuffer.
Hey, this joke's on the first CD, but I added a new line, so I can't fucking rob you of this one. I got an ant farm, them fellas didn't grow shit. I said, come on, what about some celery? You fuckers don't farm. Plus, if I tore your legs off, you would look like snowmen. That's the part that's not on the old CD.
You should never tell someone they have a nice dimple because maybe they were shot in the face with a BB gun. The club owner here, when he comes to town, he hooks up with drugs. Like, he'll give you cocaine or pop brownies. But last time I was in town, he gave me a drug for attention deficit disorder because he's afflicted, but I'm not. So what happened to me was I suddenly had an extra long attention span. People would be telling me a story, then the story would end, and I get all mad and shit. Come on, man, there's gotta be more to that story. I'm on pills here. I was in Ireland, and I got to drink absinthe in Ireland, and absinthe is a liquor that they outlawed that's supposed to make you trip hallucinogenically, so I got excited because I like to hallucinate. So I started drinking lots of shots of it, but really it's just a liquor, so I was just getting fucked up. I wasn't even remotely tripping. But after 10 shots, I fell to the ground, and I was trying to force the trip. Why is the floor as low as I can go? But I was just faking it, you know? It wasn't from the heart trip. It was force. Why is lemonade not aiding me? Acid was my favorite drug because acid opened up my mind. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bullshit. When I was on acid, I would see things like beams of light, and I'd hear sounds that sounded an awful lot like car horns. When we were on acid, we would go into the woods, because when you're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance you run into an authority figure. But we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. My friend Dwayne was standing there raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires. We got away from the bear, put his arm around my shoulder. He said, Mitchell, Smokey is way more intense in person. He's an asshole. I went to England to tell jokes. I wanted to do Smokey the Bear joke in England, so I had to ask the English if they know who Smokey the Bear was, but they don't. Because in England, Smokey the Bear is not the forest fire prevention representative. They have Smacky the Frog. It's just like a bear, but it's a frog. I think that's a better system. I think we should adopt it. Because bears can be mean, but frogs are always cool. Like, never has there been a frog hopping toward me, and I thought, man, I better play dead. Here comes that frog. I've never said, here comes that frog in a nervous manner. It's always like optimistic. Hey, here comes that frog. All right. Maybe he will settle near me, and I can pet him and put him in a mayonnaise jar with a stick and a leaf to recreate what he's used to. I certainly have to punch some holes in the lid because he's damn sure used to air. Then I can observe him, and he won't be doing much in his 16-ounce world. I like to talk about the differences between frogs and bears. Like, when there's a frog around, I don't have to hang my fucking sandwiches from a branch. A frog knows they are for me. He'd rather have a fly, because the fly zigzags. And My sandwiches do not. Unless I go like this. If I want some honey on some toast, I don't have to squeeze a plastic frog. I don't want to watch because I want my arms to weigh the same. So when someone asks me what time it is, I just have to tell them something that's happening, hoping that will help. What time is it? That guy's eating a hamburger. Shit, I have to be somewhere. I'll meet you when that guy's eating a hamburger. Fuck, which guy? You'll know.
I wear a necklace now because I like to know when I'm upside down. This one commercial said, forget everything you know about slipcovers, so I did. And it was a load off my mind. And the commercial tried to sell slipcovers, but I didn't know what the fuck they were. I saw a commercial for an above-ground pool. It was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can depict yourself having fun in an above-ground pool. If it was 31 seconds, the actors would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only up to here. What should I do, throw the ball back to Jimmy? Or put some goggles on and look at his feet? I can't even drown my kneecaps. You know when they show someone on TV washing their hair under a waterfall? That's fucking bullshit, man, because that thing would knock you on your ass. No, you didn't laugh? All right. Who's that guy who's got the cool laugh up here? I hope that fucker's mic'd. I hate for this show to go unnoticed. Only problem with having a distinctive laugh is I know exactly when you're not laughing. Oh, distinctive laugh doesn't think that joke was funny. You can't have seaweed as a house plant because you'd have to water it way too much. Hey, Mitch, you want to go out? No, I have to water the seaweed. Till when? Till forever. My fake plants died because I did not pretend to water them. There's a commercial on late night TV for this thing you attach to a garden hose. It says, you can water your hard-to-reach plants with this product. Who the fuck would make their plants hard to reach? That seems so very mean. I know you need water, but I'm gonna make you hard to reach. I will throw water at you. Hopefully they'll invent a product before you shrivel and die. Think like a cactus. So you can have this product for 4 easy payments of $19.95. I would like to have a product that was available for 3 easy payments and 1 fucking complicated payment. We can tell you which payment it is, but one of these payments is gonna be a bitch. The mailman will get shot to death, the envelope will not seal, and the stamp will be in the wrong denomination. Good luck, fucker. That last payment must be made in wampum.
You know they advertise a casino on a billboard, they always show a picture of a guy winning money? But that's false advertising because that's what happens the least. Perhaps when they advertise a hamburger, they could show a guy choking. This is what happened once. I had a Velcro wallet in a casino. That fucking noise drove the shit out of me, man. That casino losing money, bust out the Velcro wallet again. It's like a fucking sound of my addiction. I love to gamble, you know. Booked myself in Las Vegas at a casino. There's a Riviera Hotel has a comedy club. There's 4 comedians on the bill, and we all have similar hair because we're all using the Riviera in-house shampoo. So we all have equal shine and bounce. It's a 2-in-1 shampoo, and 2-in-1 is a bullshit term because 1 is not big enough to hold 2. That's why 2 was created. If it was 2-in-1, it would be overflowing. the bottle would be all sticky and shit.
My hotel doesn't have a 13th floor because of superstition, but come on, man. People on the 14th floor, you know what floor you're really on. What room are you in? 1401. No, you're not. Jump out the window, you will die earlier. Because 13's an unlucky number, right? Well, then so should the letter B be, because B looks like a scrunched together 13. Hello, what is your name? Bob. Get the fuck away. If 13's unlucky, then 12 and 14 are guilty by association. I saw you 12, you were hanging out with 13. No, I wasn't, I was with 11. You talked to 14 about that shit. What you got to say, 14? Me divided by 2 equals 7? All right, I was with 13, shit. Maybe they can add some laughs to that joke.
I don't inhale a lot of THC these days. I ate too much THC yesterday. I got high on THC, which is, I don't get that high on that much these days. So when I'm really high on THC, it's scary. Like, I was scared of an elevator yesterday because I was too high. The elevator was freaky. All right. I don't have time for that. I gotta let the elevators not be scary. They have to remain unfrightening. Once they get scary, I have to remain on the ground floor now. All right. I use the stairs. All right. My lucky number is 4 billion. That doesn't come real handy when you're gambling. Come on, 4 billion. Fuck, 7. Not even close. I need some more dice. 4 billion divided by 6, at least. Snake eyes now. I just said snake eyes. It's a gambling term. Oh, it's an animal term too. Popsicles are for the summertime. I like to play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. Alcoholism is a disease, but it's the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. God damn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. God damn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right. So fucking
Try not to smile on stage, but it's fun. Performing is fun. I spilled some vodka on the carpet yesterday, so we vacuumed it. Then the vacuum was drunk. The Hoover could not vacuum in a straight line. That's a retarded joke, I know. But it's all right. A vacuum store is just like a guitar store. There's a bunch of vacuums hanging in the window to entice the vacuumist. But they do not attract the same clientele as a guitar store. Because if they did, the vacuum store would be loaded with a bunch of broke fuckers who just wanted to run the new vacuums. Let me try out that Hoover. Let me see $100, bitch. I play guitar. I taught myself how to play guitar, which was a bad decision because I didn't know how to play it. So I was a shitty teacher. I would never have went to me. I saw this wino. He was eating grapes. He's like, dude, you have to wait. I like to drink red wine. This girl says, doesn't red wine give you a headache? Yeah, eventually. But the first and the middle part are amazing. I'm not gonna stop doing something because of what happens at the end. Mitch, do you want an apple? No, eventually it'll be a core. I went to the store, bought 8 apples. The clerk said, do you want me to put them in a bag? I said, oh no, man, I juggle. But I can only juggle 8. If I'm ever here buying 9 apples, fucking bag them up. I saw a guy juggling chainsaws. It was cool, but unless something needed to be sawed down, then it's just annoying. It's like, come on, Rick, can we use one? Track number 5 will not be chainsaw juggling. It will be this one.
I have a friend who's a juggler, and when I go to his house, I don't like to take food from him if it's in threes. He has 3 apples left. I guess I can't have one. Won't want to fuck up the practice routine. All right.
You think when the guy came up with the idea to invent a bong, a black light popped up over his head? I shouldn't do this joke because it's gonna ruin my cover, but I like the FedEx driver because he's a drug dealer and he don't even know it. And he's always on time. I remixed the remix, it was back to normal. Hey, you know what keeps me from acting? Fucking auditions. But I got to be in a movie. I had a small scene in the movie. But I got to act with Peter Frampton. He was in the movie. And we had to smoke pot for our scene. But it was fake pot. Do not buy pot on a movie set. But I got to smoke fake pot with Peter Frampton. That's a cool story. It's as cool as smoking real pot with a guy who looks like Peter Frampton. I've done that way more. Now, Peter Frampton's a musical legend, but I don't know his music. So when you meet a legend and you don't know his body of work, you have to divert from that fact. Hey, Peter Frampton, do you like toast too? Yes, as do I. It's warm and crispy. And a perfect place for jelly to lay. Now stay away from me, Frampton. I ain't got shit to say to you. You know, I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just gonna ask where they're going and hook up with them later. That's right. That's right. Get some applause on that CD.
I was on that 70s show, one episode, and I put it on my acting resume. Before that, my acting resume. It was my first acting gig, and I put it on my resume. My acting resume before that was sparse. It was full of bullshit. I had to make things up. Acting experience. Okay, when I play pool, if I make a shot, I act like I'm not surprised. I had a bad audition, I acted like I didn't care. So as a comedian, I always get these situations where I'm auditioning for movies and sitcoms, you know. As a comedian, they want you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a comedian. Can you write us a script? Act in this sitcom. They want me to do shit that's related to comedy, but it's not comedy, man. It's not fair, you know. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a really good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts, and you're ready. He said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that, I'll just make a copy. I go to Kinko's. Because Kinko's is my favorite copy center if I had to pick one, because they're open 24 hours. You know, that's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 of something, I'm covered. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I say, oh shit. Oh yeah, Kinko's. No problem. That will not remain singular.
I had a job interview at an insurance company once, and the lady said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, celebrating the 5th year anniversary of you asking me this question. I want to get a job naming kitchen appliances. That seems easy, you know? Refrigerator, toaster, blender. You just say what the thing does, then you add Kitchen appliance naming institute. What does this thing do? It keeps shit fresh. Well, that's a fresher. I'm going on break.
I used to be a hot towel roofer. Yeah, I remember that day. I never joined the army because at ease was never that easy to me. I seem rather uptight still. I don't relax by parting my legs slightly and putting my hands behind my back. That does not equal ease. At ease was not being in the military. I'm eased, bro, because I am not in the military. I'm extra at ease. I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Why we gotta keep going in circles? Can I put my feet out the window? Man, you really like Tide. I know a lot about cars, man. I can look at a car's headlights and tell you exactly which way it's coming.
Yeah, so I think we should only get 3 honks a month on the car horn because people honk the car horn too much. 3 honks, that's the limit. And then someone cuts you off, you press your horn, nothing happens. You're like, shit, I wish I went to see Ricky on the sidewalk. I don't know how to fix a car. If my car breaks down and the gas tank does not say E, I'm fucked. But if the gas tank says E, I get all cocky. I got this one, don't worry about it. Let me grab the toolbox, AKA wallet. I'd be a shitty auto mechanic if someone brought their car into me and said, my car won't start. Well, maybe there's a killer after you.
I type 101 words a minute, but it's in my own language.
I can read minds, but it's pointless because I'm illiterate. I know what you're thinking. If I could read. I tried to add on to that joke. I got busted. I thought I could squeeze a couple more laughs out of it, but it was not to be. I was writing a letter, I had a problem. I said, Ed, how do you abbreviate Arkansas? He said, I don't know, just start spelling it, then quit. I collect stamps. The easiest way to collect stamps is to not mail shit. How's the stamp collection going? Pretty good, ever since I stopped corresponding with you.
If you boat a lot, you're known as a boating enthusiast. I like to boat, but I just don't want to ever be referred to as a boating enthusiast. I hope they call me a guy who likes to boat. I'm fucking lazy.
Now in Italy, not Italy. Yeah, actually it is Italy. It's Venice, Italy. They don't have streets, they have canals. So in Italy, Venice, Italy, we gotta keep the kids off the canals. In Venice, if you're not book smart, but you do know what's going on, you are canal smart. I got canal smarts, bitch. I wrote down T-ski. What the fuck kind of joke is that? I have no clue. T-ski? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember. I want to go to a lake and put tea bags in there for like 100 of them for like a week, and then I'm gonna T-ski. Yeah, man, I'm sick of seeing squirrels on water skis. Shit. You better get off the water sports, dude. Winter is approaching. You better bury some walnuts. Or acorns, fuck, I fucked up. Acorns, those little nuts with a cap. Acorn is like a nut that's in winter. Has a hat on it with a little beanie top. Acorns are fucking cute. How come we don't eat acorns? They're a nut, right? We eat walnuts and almonds. All right, thanks for the answer.
How much time have I done? 45 minutes? All right, good. So, if you don't, it's 6 people ain't gonna convince me to.
You know, batteries make shit seem substantial, don't you think? If you take the batteries out of a radio, it's like, this thing's a piece of shit, actually. Then you put the batteries back in, it's like, oh yeah. That has got the weight I need. It's all electronics. No, it ain't, it's fucking batteries. The thing's a plastic piece of shit with one wire that goes through the battery to the operation board. I know, I don't know what I was singing there. It's a new song, baby. It's called Operation Board.
I think I got all the jokes I want to get on the CD down. Now, I think I want a couple more things. I want to get a tape recorder. I got a parrot instead. Sorry. I think I did that joke backwards. I want to get a parrot, but I got a tape recorder. It's like a parrot who doesn't fly away. I don't have to worry about a tape recorder just suddenly leaving in the name of freedom.
Yeah, I bought myself a parrot. The parrot talked, but it did not say I'm hungry, so it died. I get a cold sore, I hate to say it, Minnesota, but in a cold sore, I put Carmex on it, because Carmex is supposed to alleviate cold sores. I don't know if it does help, but it will make them shiny and more noticeable. It's like cold sore highlighter. Maybe they could come up with an arrow that heals cold sores. I fucking hate arrows, man. They try to tell me which direction to go. It's like, fuck you, I ain't going that way. Line with 2/3 of a triangle on the end. Imagine being killed by a bow and arrow. That would suck. An arrow killed you? They would never solve the crime. Look at that dead guy. Let's go that way. I like to hold the microphone cord like this. I pinch it together, then I let it go, then you hear a whole bunch of jokes at once. I tried to walk into Target, but I missed. I think the entrance to Target should have people splattered all around. Then when I finally walk in, the guy says, "Can I help you?" "Just practicing." I was downtown in some town and they had a store. Then there was an open area. Then they had more stores. And it said in the open area, "Coming soon, The Gap." I'm like, fuck, man. It's coming soon and it's already here. I walked by a dry cleaner at 3 a.m. The sign said, "Sorry, we're closed." You don't have to be sorry. It's 3 a.m. and you're a dry cleaner. It would be ridiculous for me to expect you to be open. I'm not gonna walk in at 10 a.m. and say, "Hey, I walked by at 3, you guys were closed." Somebody owes me an apology. This jacket would be halfway done. I like when they say a movie's inspired by a true story, because that's weird. It means the movie's not a true story, it was just inspired by a true story. Like, "Hey, Mitch, did you hear the story about that lady who drove her children into the river and they all drowned?" "Yes, I did, and that inspired me to write a movie about a gorilla." I I want to have a show that's called Where Are They Now, but it's about people who are really easy to find. Jay Leno, where are they now? Still in Burbank. You know, I read last year that MTV's Real World, they got 40,000 applications. That's amazing, man. It's such an even number. Shit. The Guinness Book of World Records was just listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the book that has the most world records in it. Some guy laughed at that pretty hard. Me and that dude are hanging hard. I want to hang a map of the world in my house. Then I'm going to put pins into other locations that I've traveled to. But first I'm going to have to travel to the top 2 corners of the map so it won't fall down. Anyway, I was in Ireland performing, and that's right, that's why I left, because fuckers go woohoo. And I got sick of that shit. I can't take woohoo anymore. And I'll be goddamn if they're not here too. I was at the airport, I put my bag on the x-ray machine, I found out that my bag has cancer. It only has 6 more months to hold shit.
If you have to release bad news to the public, it will help if you are not ugly. I had the AIDS test 4 times. The AIDS test is very scary to get. It doesn't matter what you've been doing, waiting for the results is frightening. So I don't get the regular AIDS test anymore. I get the roundabout AIDS test. I call my friend Brian. I say, Brian, do you know anybody who has AIDS? No? Cool. Because you know me. Two sisters, one was named Wendy. If you ask Wendy if I was weird, she'd probably say yeah. But that's fucked up, because she's weird. Because she has a husband and 2 children, and they have a family photo on top of their VCR where they're all looking slightly to the left, as though something's going on over there. The camera is right in front of you, but I guess something happened to the left that made everybody happy. So my sister is cross-eyed, so she can't quite pull it off. One eye is right the fuck on. So I mumble a lot off stage. I'm a mumbler. If I'm walking with a friend and I say something, he won't hear me. He'll say, what? So I'll say it again, but once again he doesn't hear me. So he says, what? But really it's just some insignificant shit that I'm saying. But now I'm yelling, that tree is far away. I say the word totally too much. I use the word totally way too much. I need to change it and use a word that is different but means the same thing. Mitch, do you like submarine sandwiches? All encompassingly.
As an adult, I'm not supposed to go down slides. So if I end up at the top of a slide, I have to act like I got there accidentally. How'd I get up here, God damn it? I guess I had to slide down. Whee! That's what you say when you're having fun. You refer to yourself and some other people. I have no problem not listening to the Temptations, which is weird.
Some songs have a special meaning for a man in regards to a special woman, but this can backfire because maybe the song had deeper meaning to begin with, but now it's been cheapened. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a better life, so let's keep on giving. Remember that song, baby? The night I fucked you in the pet cemetery? That's our song.
I never had a piggy bank, but one time I had some bacon that tasted an awful lot like change. Come on, fuckers. I want to walk off this stage feeling pride. I'm selling t-shirts after the show. They don't have my name on them. They're just Hanes 3-packs. I was at a restaurant. I saw a guy wearing a leather jacket. At the same time, he was eating a hamburger and drinking a glass of milk. I said, dude, you are a cow. The metamorphosis is complete. Don't fall asleep. I will tip you over. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good time. All right, man. Thank you.